Happy Sunday, everyone. I mean, it's probably not Sunday for everyone, but it is for me, so. Welcome. I know I am late, but I am here, so. Donuts. I wish I had donuts right now, truly. How is everyone's weekend going, or how was it if it is over already? Thank you for the host. Please leave me alone, I'm just trying to find the thing. Isn't that what the hand object is? It's usually like one of the area's specialties. Don't blink! Kokomi does have a donut. Yeah, it's right there.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Incoming! Speed of light! I do not have
Should
Venti now.
replace my hammer.
Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna find whatever is apparently right here. I'm confused. Maybe there is an area underneath, and it's underneath. That could be it. Let's see. Oh yeah, there is an area underneath. It's probably over here then. Incoming! Rest and rebuild! Don't blink! Is it just, just crystals? Okay. Anyway, the dailies. Yes, Chris Hackney got donuts today and they looked very good. I was very jealous. I guess we will start here. Are all of the 5 stars technically on the standard banner? Just really unlikely, obviously, if you're going for a specific one that's not on the banner. I am doing well, thank you for asking. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, happy belated birthday. It took a while to get, honestly, it didn't take as long to get Kuching as it would have if I didn't have help. So, like, I really appreciate
That's everything. On to the next.
But it did take quite a few pulls.
Right. Speed of light.
I sort of, I did upgrade some of my artifacts, too. So we're doing a little bit better in that sense.
Nice. Don't blink. Speed of light.
Just switch to Kokomi to get punched in the face. That's pretty much what Kokomi does. Akamari Games.
Speed of light. Hey! Right hand into the fire. Don't blink.
Okay.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
Just you.
Incoming. Speed of light. A brash maneuver. Don't blink.
Oh, so Jean.
Got lucky that time.
And Dealer.
Speed of light.
So some of the characters you just don't have a chance of getting it all until they get some kind of rerun. Like not even a little chance, huh? Thank you, Cass. Yeah, I loved working on PSO2. I love that we get to dub more songs now. It's the best. Thank you for the subscription, Akamari Games. Oh no, not more songs. I just mean that we did the songs in the first place. If there were more songs, I would love to dub them, but I do not think that that is a thing. Leave me alone, Dendro Slimes.
Incoming. Don't blink. Scuba, get them. Glory toast. Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Don't blink. Incoming.
Hey, just as a heads up, we're not going to talk about leaks and stuff here. Not only do I not want to, but I can get in trouble, so... Yeah. Oh, James is already on it. Thank you. Thank you for the host, Anzikin Baka. Good mods are very good. We appreciate very much. Anzuki. Yeah, there aren't that many things that rhyme with my name. The Daily is one, which is kind of cool. I guess ukulele kind of does. There's just not a whole lot of use for that.
Allow me. Covenant of the deep. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Rest, rebuild. Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Incoming.
I may pull for both Child and Hu Tao. I'm a collector, so I would like to at least have one of every character at some point. So I'd like to have them. Play-wise, I mean, I already have Xiongling as like a fire pull user, but I do like Hu Tao a lot. Is it just the one in the harbor? Yes. Or near. Yes, Kayli also works, I guess. Yeah, I share a few characters with Eri Kitamura, and I've been a fan of hers for a really long time, since like watching Mermaid Melody. The dailies are almost over, and then maybe I'll do like a domain or something. Count boats.
As I gaze out upon the sea, crows well up inside
Can I do the Inazuma quest yet? I don't know if I have that unlocked. I have to look at where my quests are at. Kind of put everything on hold for Moon Chase, so I don't remember. I don't know how great it is that I influenced you to eat donuts, but if it makes you happy, then it's good. to talk to Lulu. Yes, I do have the other quest first. Thank you for the host. I can't remember. Tell her the wrong thing. Still get paid.
As I gaze out upon the sea.
Like, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to those children.
Ad Astra Ab.
Yeah, donuts are very versatile. I like the basic donuts a lot too, though. Like there's something to be said about like the really interesting ones. Those are fun. But sometimes you just want like the most basic one. Like sometimes a simple glazed donut is just the best too. Yeah, I guess we could do this one. All the way back. Oh, the Genshin Collective. Thank you for the sub gifts. Thank you very much. Also, how are you?
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dresses all Wait! Do you mean... Does that stranger's face look...
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This strange...
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? I just can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
Yeah, eye patches are genetic. They're just recessive, so, like, it's not always obvious.
Please don't talk down on yourself like that. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even... Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter? A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
Okay.
No wonder you're a master.
What? You need something?
What?
Yeah, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights or the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too, then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
We're just gonna run around town for a while, I guess.
All I can think about is Diluc.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just a drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master Diluc's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Diluc for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Okay.
Can't give up. Even if you are a close friend.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Even if you are a close friend. Can't give up. Dandelion wine. Even if you are a close friend.
What would you like?
Meh.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling? Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've
you for the
broken the
cheer, though.
ice. What a
Thank
weird
you.
guy.
That little one beside you.
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
But he has both his eyes, so he can't be Dimitri.
Sure.
He has pretty eyes. He has the same shape of pupil as Kuching.
And he was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment. 500 more. The 500 is a one-time fee, and that's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
Thank you for the subscription, Mihao Goku.
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? Question. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? I see. Now for my... This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the
Hello,
gods?
Kevin. In the eyes of the gods. Well, so far the gods we've met seem to not really care.
So, this is your answer then? I understand.
Thank you for the tier 3 sub, Nimble Zareth. Thank you.
As I thought, you really are similar to him.
Hype train.
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss. Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
I need to do another stream for emotes soon. Yeah, we need more emotes.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too!
I have no idea what kind of emotes I want. I know that I want to make a can of beans as one of like the sub ones. Just a can of beans. Yeah, very important. Maybe some jelly beans too, because those are a good bean. I have donut jelly beans and they're kind of the best. I'll have to check my emote slots, but I think I have quite a few emote slots. I think my regular ones are mostly taken, but I think I have some like higher tier and like donation ones.
We haven't encountered the
Or bit
non-human
ones.
Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid.
Oh, I got denied partner, but I kind of assumed that would happen, so it's okay. I think that they just deny a lot of people who haven't been streaming as long, which is totally understandable. The message I got wasn't actually, like, they're like, here's why you weren't approved for partner, and it wasn't legitimate, because they were like, you seem to have, like, a fluctuating amount of views, and we want people to stay around an average of 70 views, but, like, all of my streams have had that, so I don't think that's the real reason. But I do think it's just because I haven't been streaming as long, which I'm okay with. Like, it'll happen eventually.
It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something. Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
That manner, it's just like his.
Guess I will try next month again.
Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
Thank you. Thank you for the 10 gift subs, Nimble Zareth. Whoa. Many. Oh, and then welcome raiders. We are being raided by Momoki. I love her. She's amazing. She is a very good singer and voice actor and VTuber, and she's precious, and I love her. If you've heard the original song that I just posted, Electric Blue Supernova, yeah, she's the reason that could happen, so. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Momos.
Friend.
Oh, we're on a level 5 hype train, wow.
To handle my boots better.
What'd you like?
Oh, I always end up accidentally talking to Jose. Sorry, Jose. The voice of Kuching. I am one of the voices. I am the English voice. I guess that should be obvious. that is, yeah. But yeah. Yes, no way, Jose. Is there? Yes, this is closer. This is closer. This is closer. Yes, the temple. The notifications are so behind.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss. The Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods. Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Oh, I didn't mean it to be like, oh, I'm obviously the voice of Kuching. I just meant it to be like, obviously the English one, if a voice. Though I should do a TikTok or something where I do her Japanese lines. That would be fun. Recommended party, that's close enough. We're fine. We'll be fine. Kokomi is a little underpowered, but that's just gonna have to happen until we get to Inazuma.
The scent of the Abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Lana wonders what the Abyss girls look like. Do they look something like the Abyss mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
I can just break through this wall, apparently. Oh, this chest.
of light.
I'll be fine.
Hey!
With sword comes shadow.
Incoming.
Easy peasy. Okay, you are a many. That's fine.
Rebuild. Billowing surge. Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Don't blink.
Oh, what's happening?
lucky that
Thank you for the six subs. I think travel 6 gift subs.
Out of the frying pan. Into the
Oh, what is
fire.
happening? Today is crazy. Y'all crazy. I appreciate you. Are this the wolfberry? Wolf. Thank you for the $5 dono, Mihao Goku. Thank you, thank you.
Incoming.
With sword comes shadow.
Received. Nihao Goku minus $5.03.
Speed of light.
I'm actually surprised that the bot voice gets a lot of the pronunciation, like, correct. Like, it even almost gets Kuching right, which is incredibly surprising. I don't know how it knows to do that, but
Don't blink.
it does. It's better than me the first time I heard that word. Kokomi always gets beat up, but that's okay because she has the most HP. Oh no, never mind. That's what she's under level, so she does not have the most HP. I lied very much.
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that Herald might have already left. The abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations.
Oh yeah, so in my audition for Kuching, I 100% slated as Keking. Is it Kayli Mills? Keking. And they still cast me, so I don't know. But I've learned a lot now. I mean, I didn't even know that the game, like when I auditioned for it, was like Chinese, or that, well, I mean, those specific characters have like very Chinese pronunciations for their names, and I had no idea. Not that I probably would have known how to do it either way. I've learned a lot more about Chinese pronunciation since working on this game, for sure.
That, and the creatures of the abyss, desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Oh yeah, Leo is that's a hard one. That's still a hard one.
Allow me.
Even after learning the right pronunciation though, like it's still hard. It's not something that is just easy to get just from hearing it. Because I know there'd be times where I'd say it and I'd be like, yeah, that's right, and they'd be like, no, and I'd be like, oh, that was so wrong. They'd be like, no, that's right. And then like I can't tell the difference. But, after the first 300 times saying it, it got a little easier. See, Japan has it easier because the way that they do their pronunciations. So they don't have to nail the like actual sound in the same way. So for them it's just like liue, like they're separate. Liue. But for us it's like they want us to get closer to the actual Chinese pronunciation. And it's hard. English is a hard language and it doesn't make sense a lot of the time, but Chinese is a really hard language too. And like we don't even go into tones, you know, because like using Chinese tones in the middle of English would probably be strange sounding, but yeah, that's a lot. Oh, I need to go over there and not over here. As far as pronunciation goes, like Japanese is super easy in my opinion. Because vowels all sound the same.
Well, we're in Wolvendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw.
I speak
and
a
yet
decent amount of
dwelling here
Japanese.
only.
It's been a while though. I was super up on it before I was going to go to Japan again in 2020. And then I got like so down on the fact that I couldn't go that I stopped doing my extra studying. But I studied for a few years in high school and then I lived in Japan for a few months after high school. Before I dropped out of college, I studied a little bit more Japanese. So at this point, like getting to the fluent stuff's just about practice, but it's just really hard to do it without being around it. I've done plenty of covers in full Japanese. If you go to my YouTube channel, there's full Japanese songs. I did a cover of one of the Mermaid Melody songs as all of the characters, and it's all Japanese too.
No, I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
Well, where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
I know, learning languages is interesting because I feel like at first you just try and be like, oh, this is the equivalent of like this word in my native language, like English. But eventually, like, you start thinking in the language that you're learning. And that's really interesting. My partner, Kevin, who's Legendary Mochi in the chat sometimes, like, he lived in Japan for years. So sometimes he actually will forget, like, the English word for something. So he'll be like, this Japanese word. And then, like, I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's this in English. That's right. And then sometimes there's just not an equivalent. It's really funny, but at least we understand each other.
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's...
Look for clues. Oh no, I don't want to go back in here. Did fight the wolf yesterday though. My stream's not in sync? No one has said that. Is my stream not in sync? Or is it just for them? Okay, maybe you want to refresh because everyone else seems to think it's in sync.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first. Let's beat them up first.
Yes. I love Gremlin Paimon. Gremlin Paimon's best Paimon.
Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
I have a TikTok where I actually did do an impression for Paimon. It was fun. Close but slightly not. I'll have to double check and see if I need to adjust anything with my camera. I know my camera, like I had to offset the audio with the video because my camera's a little slow.
Nowhere to hide.
But I thought I did that, so we'll see. It's odd that it's syncing differently for everyone though, because it should be coming out at the same, like synced the same way. I don't, it's weird.
Don't blink!
Can I not set myself on fire? Thank you. Thank you, Anzakeen. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Hopefully it syncs better next time.
Another one of those bonfire spells. Looks like the Abyss really has been around here. Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Incoming. To the chase. Oh, the gameplay audio is a little bit off. Huh.
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by Abyss mages. and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
I'm probably not going to be able to do the Among Us stream because it's actually my anniversary, I think, on the day that they're doing the last one of the month. So we will be going out to bougie dinner.
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Stormterror's lair.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Stormterror's lair.
Yeah, I'm really not sure how Kevin has dealt with me for this many years. I still think that he's confused, but I don't know.
But I suppose that this place is more Lair than Stormterror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the Dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms.
I don't know why the abrupt don't think too much about it. It was funny for me.
Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Yeah, I probably would have like died multiple times from getting lost in like foreign countries if it wasn't for Kevin. So thank him for me being here today. I'm just going to teleport there, because why would I not? Oh, there's an animal thingy over there.
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Is it like way up? Oh, can I get? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. Probably can get up there. Okay, friends.
Allow me!
Incoming. With sword comes shadow. Oh yeah, it's not battle music, is it? It's just... Okay.
Don't blink! Speed of light! Nice and spicy! Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
Yes, I must stay alive solely for the purpose of continuing River City Girls. It's okay, that's fair. I too would like to continue River City Girls.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them. Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that.
Kuching is fun to play.
Where are they now
Very fun.
anyway?
I just remember when I first saw the video, I was like, this is the, like, if I'm going to play a game, this is the style of character I want to play. When it just, like, jumps all around and then does a bunch of damage. Very cool.
He no longer. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's Wanmin restaurant is great too. Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Home.
I agree, Paimon.
Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end.
Now that I've lived in LA, and it's a pretty good food city, like I'm super excited for New York because it's even more of a food city. But I'm like, I don't think I could ever go back to living in like the Midwest. And like 80% of the reason for that is like the food's just not as good. Like, there's a couple gems and stuff, but it's not the same.
While you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster. Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
I'm sure there's some pretty cool places in Kansas, but I also know that it's probably like hours of driving to get to a lot of places there. Yeah, LA food's good, but like it still doesn't hold a candle to what you get in New York. Like you can just throw a stone and there's like 10 amazing restaurants just right there.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
Oh yeah, Japan is great for food adventures.
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in Texas too. Thanks for the 5 bits. Barbecue, obviously, a lot of that in Texas. But there's just a lot of good food in like the cities. We went to a place, Mike McFarland took us. It's called Taste of Europe, I believe, in Dallas, and oh my god, it was so good. They had this like Russian honey cake that was just the greatest thing. Oh, so good.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here. My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Yeah, I couldn't be vegetarian either, and brisket is one of those reasons. Yeah, so there are a ton of mom and pop shops in the city. You just have to not go to franchises. I actually don't dine at franchises very often at all, which is why when people are like Krispy Kreme, I'm like, yeah, you know, Krispy Kreme's decent. I definitely don't dislike Krispy Kreme, but I like the local places and I like the mom and pop shops. Yeah, absolutely. There's a ton of that here. If you don't like living in or near big cities though, like absolutely don't, because it's also expensive. And if you feel happy where you are, then there is zero reason to ever live in a city. I probably wouldn't have had the excuse to come out here without work, but it's delicious. The city is delicious. Yeah, Mike McFarland is a voice actor and a scriptwriter and a director. He does it all. He's also a very awesome human being.
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. That's all there was to it. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here?
I don't know what the most expensive meal I've
peace to
ever
be
eaten
found,
is,
even for a single dandelion.
but I've had a few. What is the most expensive meal I've ever eaten? Maybe like $200 or $300 for my part. That's not something I do often. I like bougie food though. I like to spend. Yeah, I really like food. I love melting pot for dessert. It's fun. Oh yeah, my dad used to go to Vale on ski trips all the time. So I imagine you have like all the
What's gotten into
people
you?
coming in.
You were just
They
spacing
could
out.
charge more for food.
Huh? You mean your brother? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Thank you, Wicked Bayonetta. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to know that it's me.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize.
I've come to learn that I'm not the center of the universe, even though I've thought that my whole life. So yeah, you're good.
As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that he is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find him itself. Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry. We will meet again. After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
Cool. Okay. Where are we at in the story now? Thank you for the gift sub. C-Tex Games. Okay. I think I will do 1 pull on standard banner for finishing part of a quest. Because, you know, what is a Genshin stream without a little bit of gambling, you know? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, another Shinjo. I'll take it. That's a good pull in my opinion. Alisa. Okay. Cool. I think that's a good pull. Oh, I just would like more kuching. Thank you for the 510 bits, Lord Taco Zero. Hi. It didn't read it out for you, so I shall. Hi. Cool. Where is Lisa? Yeah, so characters. This is what we have currently. Oh, we fit in a perfect grid at the moment. Oh, my face is in the way. That doesn't help. It does not. Under here, this is Lisa. Ningguang. Sayu. Yes. Very cute. But yeah, I would love to have another constellation on Kuching. I mean, eventually I would love to have them all, but you know. Here, you get a star. Should probably put stars on the ones that I'm actually using more. There we go. Oh, I've only leveled up one of my talents. I don't think I have the stuff to level up anything else. I don't 100% know how talents work. I know that the ones that it, like, Xiangling's has some that, like, automatically leveled to 4. I don't know why that happens. If that's, like, a constellation thing that they level up automatically. Because, Sucrosas also have that. But then again, Raiden Shoguns don't. And I have C3 or C2, I forget. She's C2. C2 Raiden. Yeah. I'm assuming, like, I want to level that up. I guess I do have the stuff to level it up. I don't know if that's what it's best spent on at the moment, but maybe? This seems good. Should I level this? Yes. The talent book domains. Yeah, I do need to farm domains more for that. So I'll do that. Now we're at level 3. I don't have like the correct artifacts that I know I'm supposed to build on Kuching. I was trying to do some like crit and attack percents. But yeah. So I have some of it. I did my best. That doesn't help at all. That's just to add to Berserker, which I guess doesn't matter because it's on 3 now, so it doesn't really need to be there. That one's, yeah. Like this one would actually be more useful, I believe. So, yeah. But yeah, they're like all level 5 and or so on the artifacts. It is, but I also don't have like, cause this one's HP, so that's not any better. Yeah, I just don't have anything really right now. That's great. If I can get 4-piece set, let's see. What would I have to give up for that though? Instructor? If I wanted to do that, I would have, yeah, I have to give up one of the instructor. But, those are both like the high attack percent ones. So I don't want to give that up unless I have something of equivalence. But I don't really have anything else. Well, I mean, if I leveled one of these up, maybe, but those are 3-star, so I don't know if that's worth giving that up, maybe? Should I go for, like, just wait till I get something better? Or should I use this for now? That actually might be a good idea. But do I want attack percent or crit damage? I guess crit damage would be really helpful if I'm doing crit rate increase. I don't know, it's fine. We can throw some of these in the grinder. Okay. Cool. So I was right. Nice. Yeah. I haven't farmed like the artifacts that I actually want to use, but from what most people were saying, it's not really going to be super helpful to me until I'm like adventure rank 40. For now, these are okay. I don't know why I have adventure like these on Xiangling. Those are kind of not the greatest set bonuses for her, but oh well. Yeah, not worth. Oh, AR-45 even. Oh yeah, because I don't even have any 5-star artifacts. I don't think I even can get them. Is that why? Or it's like really rare. Yeah. Oh, it's Ganyu.
Oh, yes! Yes! They have the audacity to go after anything! The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu? you. What are you doing here with Lon? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber in Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers. Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide, then? Correct. The Grand Thief is someone as renowned as her. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild will take care of the details of this commission.
Cool. Cool. Okay, I am going to be right back. Be right back. Hello. Sorry about that. Wanted to make sure I had everything for lunch. Also, let me fix this a little bit. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Okay, where were we at? Going to ruins. Thank you. I use the Streamlabs ones because they have a lot of really cool layouts that you can use. I'm going back to... Oh, I'm going over here. Okay. I guess going from here to this one. Yeah, what's everyone having for dinner? I'm sure a lot of you have already had dinner, or it's like the morning on Monday and you're like, what are you talking about? I am just having chicken and popcorn, which I think was the last time I talked about dinner I was having. And then I'm going to watch Malignant to get the spooky vibes going. And then I shall make my protein ice cream for desserts. I think I will make Oreo flavor today. Oh, Red Baron pizza, that's one of the oven pizza, right? I remember those being pretty good. I liked the Jack's pizzas a lot when I was in high school. The thin crust ones. Oh, look at all the violet grass. Maybe I can go around and get those later. I still haven't had lunch, which is why I was checking to see if I had stuff for lunch.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Christian, whoa, okay. Donuts. Yes. Yes. What kind? What kind of donuts, huh? What kind? Hi, thank you for saying, thank you for bringing Christian's wishes. Welcome readers, all 500 something of you.
This should be the right direction.
It's very many.
Why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins?
We're, I don't think I want to touch these bubbles.
Paimon's right behind you.
We're doing this. Can I go through the bubbles? Oh, nope. I cannot go through the bubbles. All sorts of donuts. Chocolate donut. Like a chocolate glazed donut or a chocolate cake donut. Like, come on, you gotta be specific. I gotta know. Oh, is this quest gonna be like this the whole time? You're scaring me. I'm scared. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Of course, I actually had the opportunity of going in between and I did not. Ooh, okay. Grilled maple bacon. Ooh, that's the next level. Lavender blueberry glaze, yes. Like a blueberry cake with a lavender glaze? That'd be good. So with just a lavender blueberry, like, icing. Is that a dead body?
This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's... Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right?
I'm sorry, I couldn't, I tried to go back through the chat, the donuts. Tim Hortons, sure, mochi donuts with matcha, yes. Very good. We're going to need slow-mo. Cream, sprinkles. There aren't any wrong answers, by the way. Thank you, okay. We were at 8:52. Oh, wow. Chocolate glaze with white sprinkles, specifically just white colored sprinkles, and a coffee cold drink. Yeah, that's good too and pretty specific. I like it. Lots of Boston cream. You're gonna order donuts tomorrow. Sweet. Okay, I think I got through quite a bit of them.
But this statue is holding...
Bear claws.
What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's... Hello? Are you okay, mister?
Paimon?
He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good.
Honey dip? Yes. Tim's has honey dip donuts. Are those the ones you're talking about? The ones at Tim's? I like the Tim bits that are honey dip. They're good. Maple glaze bar? Yes.
Let's get out of here. And fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Now what? We can't stay here! Quick, run!
Nah. Okay. Oh. What have I done? Am I gonna have to just like float across here and climb up? Probably. When there's not a bubble. When there's not a... I can't climb on these, can I? That's so dumb. Why? No. No, I'm making it worse. Oh. Nope. I'm pretty sure I fail automatically if that happens, huh? Yeah. Oh, Kuching's dead. Goodbye, Kuching. I think what I need to do is not activate that one before I go in here and wait for the 3 bubble to pass. Right? That seems like it would make sense. Of course, things that make sense don't always work. But, 2 bubble, 2 bubble. Can I just go? No, I can't. Yeah, I can go here. I can go this far. And then... Okay. We made it. Cool. Oh, passion fruit glaze. Oh, I want to heal. I want to heal first, please, before I fight you. Oh, I don't have a whole lot of... This all I have? Okay, well, we're just gonna do this the slow way then.
Rust and rebuild.
It's one chest. I will live. It's not that sad. I promise.
Hold the line.
It's gone forever. It's okay. We'll make it. I believe. Okay.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss. You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the
It is
price.
Kellen.
As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
An Abyss Herald?
You'll mete out my punishment.
Dainsleif.
Thank you for the
I
sub,
thought
Blueberry.
you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with
Blueberry
Dainsleif.
this? Blueberry.
Constant annoyance in our affairs.
These nuts. I'm sorry, I shouldn't do that to you. You gave me a sub. I should not these nuts you. I apologize.
Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide. The Abyss is unstoppable.
What is this power? I've never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Speed of light.
I'll be fine.
Incoming. Nice and spicy. Rust and reap, a brash maneuver.
Speed of light.
Nowhere to hide.
Whoa. She's just like in the background,
This power,
just doing her ult.
it seems
Cutscene goes on.
familiar. I see. So it's you. You are the one.
Yeah, Kellen's voice is pretty insane. Like he's got two tones going on at the same time. That's freaky. It's cool.
In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
That only happens to me sometimes when I scream. Oh, Destiny, Des.
Battle. Are you okay?
From WeebCon, yes. Hello. No, thank you. It was really nice to meet you.
Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them? Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about? Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
Man, WeebCon was so much fun. I especially treasure the little vision keychain I got. Thank you.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well. An inverted statue of the Seven. holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
I don't have the details yet, but there will be a Streamily signing soon-ish. And I will let you know when I can. What you digging at?
Incoming! Robot, get them! Don't blink! Frying pan! With sword comes shadow.
Come on. No. Okay.
Incoming. Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
I mean, we kind of jumped in on them, so no?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot, too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because Abyss mages often come out from that ruin to They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the Abyss.
His cape's having a little bit of a struggle.
But I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation.
No, I have actually never played Kingdom Hearts. I'm sorry.
Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all of this.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Maybe it's just because we're in slow mode, but I expected to get more flack for that. Not gonna lie. Jump off here. I don't know that you could call me a new generation of gamers. I do know what it is. How old do you think I am? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. It's fine. Oh boy, is there a lot going on?
Hold the line.
Kokomi? Kokomi? Kokomi?
Covenant of the Deep.
Honey?
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Got lucky that time. Incoming. Don't blink. Stronger than I thought. You're toast. Speed of light. I'll be fine. Cut to the chase. Incoming. Hold the line. Don't blink. Wow. Besides the Abyss Order,
Christian.
Ruin Guards
Yes.
sure are active
Hello.
around here.
You're still here.
Seems wherever we
Thank you
find
for
an
the
Abyss
giant
mage
raid.
hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too.
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago.
Ah, yes, excuses to not write. That's what I'm doing right now, actually.
Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
That's because the title is Kayli's Dailies, because we were doing dailies, but now we're not, but I'm not going to change the name. I had no plan.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh. Speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was... Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine,
Yes.
so I shall not pry into yours.
Yes, we are almost at Inazuma.
But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I love that I've been with Paimon this whole story and never told Paimon. Never told Paimon the whole story, and I'm just like, okay, how about this like random hot guy I met? Okay, here's my life story. Yes.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
The problem is, we're just thirsty because we didn't get Hydro first, and we still don't have Hydro. So we just need to get Hydro, and then we'll be okay. But until then, we just gotta wait till the hot guys help us along in the story.
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? He said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
Yes, I'm definitely going to roll for Toma. Very much.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Lair, but you told Paimon they were useless.
Kaching cats. I guess I said it.
So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your brother? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you. Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Khaenri'ah. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
Where are we going now? Over here? This is closest. There's no music, only ambient noise.
It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Khaenri'ah. So, did Khaenri'ah have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of Khaenri'ah.
Field Tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Khaenri'ah like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Khaenri'ah, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Okay. Gladly.
Torrent, bring refuge! Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Nice and spicy! Speed of light! Allow me! Don't be...
I'll be fine.
Cut to the chase! Incoming! Don't blink! Bubba, get them! Incoming! Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Khaenri'ah?
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate, initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Stormterror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osial's limbs to construct a mechanized god, and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie Statue of the Seven we saw.
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
He'll burn if he goes in a church. Okay, I think that's a good place to stop for today. But maybe one more pull before... One more gambling before we go. But yeah, I'm very hungry. Let me get my achievement. One gamble on standard. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. We're still not on pity, but we're getting there. Okay. Just more coaching would be cool, but you know, it's not gonna happen probably. Okay, I didn't get any characters, so it makes me sad, so maybe one more. I lied. One more. One more. Okay. That's kind of cool, I guess. But it's not a character. I'm so mad. Oh, well there's a Sayu. That's cool. I'll take the Sayu. Okay. I will... yes. We can have a C2 Sayu, or C1 Sayu. C1 Sayu. Multitask no jutsu. Cool. Maybe we will build Sayu at some point then. Thank you for the gift sub. Thank you, Lappy. Yeah. Okay. Well,
in
thank
adventuring,
you.
as in business, you always
Nisha?
have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
The opportunity to leave. Okay. Who is on right now that we can raid? But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today, even though I have not been starting on the time I say I'm gonna start. I don't think anyone I know is streaming. No. Is anyone that you watch that's streaming, or that I perhaps just haven't followed on accident? Recommendations? I want to raid someone. I look up who people are to make sure. A cosplayer who is baking. You know what? Yeah, that sounds amazing. They are not gonna know who I am, but that's okay. This is, you can be like, we came from the Donut Queen for the baked goods.
I'm all for
Maybe they'll
work-life
make
balance, but I think this is pushing it.
It's not pushing it. We're fine, honey. Okay, have fun. Bye.